Flux. So, Flux runs decentralized cloud computing. They have been building this for a few years, and actually what they've built is really strong, to the point that like WordPress use some of the products that they've released. WordPress being like the biggest developer platform for website building in the world. So we're going to take a look at where Flux is at, some of the numbers behind it, usage, and where can this go in this cycle. Now, before I get into any of that, if you're new to the site, or the channel rather, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now, in each of the videos, I show myself buying up all of these cryptos. These were coins that I expected were going to do really well, that were going to make a lot of money. And you can see what they were all worth when I recorded my videos. These are the highs these cryptos hit around about 16 months on. And these are what your profits would have been if you'd have invested into them, just $100 into each. If you'd done it for all of them, you'd have made over 123 grand in that time. Now, the thing is obviously you don't have 16 months. We're in a bull cycle right now. If you've got cryptos you're not happy with, that aren't performing for you, have a look at copymycrypto.com. This is the site I run where I share all the coins that I own. And when I find a crypto that I think is going to do really well, like so many of these, whether it was, VeChain that did like a 61x or Phantom that did a 677x, all I do is I jump onto my site, I tell my members the coin that I found that I think is going to make a lot of money and the price that I'm going to buy it at. So my members buy in at the same price as me. When I sell, I tell my members the price that I'm selling at, so my members get out the coins at the same price. So they make the same profit and they don't have any work to do. If you go onto my site, you'll see some of the profits my members have made. You'll see some of their testimonials about the service they get. You'll see some of my past successes, which are public record. You can go onto the old videos on this channel and verify everything that you see. And if after doing that, you want to find out the coins that I think are going to be the winners of this cycle, the ones that are going to make the big bucks, all you've got to do to find out about those coins is join up on the site. Now, Flux. So, as I said, Flux has been around a while. So it launched back in 2018. And in the last bull cycle, went to as high as $4.17. And bear in mind, at points it was as low as 2 cents. So it did like a 200x. Now, Flux is the crypto that powers the Flux ecosystem. The uses include purchasing resources, collateralizing nodes, and fueling transactions on Flux operating system, as well as rewarding both miners and Flux node operators for providing computational resources. So the ecosystem is devoted to empowering everyone to develop, deploy, and use the decentralized internet of the future, known as Web3. So it is a mineable proof-of-work crypto, a powerful decentralized computational network, a Linux-based operating system. They have the premier digital asset platform Zelcore. They have Flux Edge, which is decentralized GPU renting. And they have Flux blockchain for on-chain governance, economics, and parallel assets, which provide interoperability with all the other blockchains, and as well as DeFi access. So in September of last year, its computational network consisted of around 13,500 decentralized nodes, over 107,000 CPU cores, 270 terabytes of RAM, over 7 petabytes of storage, making Flux Cloud the largest decentralized network in the world. Now, what makes them unique is that they are truly decentralized. So there is no single point of failure for their network, which is a big plus, because there are plenty of purported decentralized networks that aren't actually decentralized. They also have parallel assets, so they can be likened to token bridges, but they allow assets to be ported from blockchain to blockchain. And their first parallel asset was actually Flux Cadena, which was a significant milestone. Then it was Flux ETH, Flux BSC, expanding onto Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, then Sol, Tron, and more. And they were looking forward at launching Flux BTC. Now, the co-founders are Daniel Keller, who is a co-founder and chief strategy officer of Flux. You have Thaddeus Commenter, sorry if I'm butchering the name, who's been developing the project since its inception. and Parker Honeyman, who's the COO, who's an engineer with technical know-how. And with Flux as well, partners are pretty damn big. You've got the NVIDIA Inception program, you've got OVH Cloud, Lumen, SUS, Seed Studio, Ubuntu, etc., etc., etc. And as I said, you can add on to that WordPress, decentralized WordPress for the public, the first ever decentralized WordPress in open beta testing. And that was back in 2023. So they have built a lot. You can check the Block Explorer. You can see that transactions pretty much remain steady over the kind of years that it's been up and running. This is like from back in 2023, so it's remained pretty damn steady the whole time. You can see that the transactions began spiking more and more towards the back end of 2021. Towards the back end of 2024. We're once again seeing some of those spikes, so usage is starting to rise a tad, but it's nothing amazing. It's just steady. As I said, they're the network that are truly decentralized, so they're helping with decentralized apps. They have right now 11,100 nodes, 92,900 cores. Total storage is 5.86 petabytes. Total RAM, 217 terabytes. The numbers are great. The numbers are great here. So, again, within this, trusted by big names across the board. And, again, you start diving into some of the stuff that they've done, whether it's their next-gen decentralized AI, whether it's just Flux Cloud, which in and of itself is really strong. You can see like the numbers behind. Yeah. You can see the numbers behind this. So Flux and WordPress powered by Flux, world famous WordPress. Oh God, I want to start launching apps. Come on, chill out. So global apps. Jesus Christ. There we go. So global apps. So you can see you've got Flux Node UAT site. You've got backgammon playing robot. Trigger emails, sends for signups. A little pre-search. Static website for a Stockton CA salon. There's a fair few here. And these are some of the active ones. There's games as well. So you can do Flux Play. Get ready to level up your gaming experience. Actually, when you take a look at like the overall network, you can check out Masternode. You can run a Masternode. It requires a certain amount. So Flux applications. So these are blockchains where you can try and run a Masternode. So PivX node, $5.99. Dude, there's some legitimately interesting stuff. Pre-search, I think, is a really cool idea as well. I actually think what they've built is sound. It's really strong. It's on every big exchange except Coinbase. So Coinbase would be the next kind of place that they would want to launch. Now, overall, I think this is just going to take me back to where I was, isn't it? So overall numbers here are pretty damn good. I mean, again, you're using the cloud. So 8 gigabytes of memory, 100 gigabytes of storage is going to cost you $2 versus Google, which is $176. AWS is $80. Azure is $116. I mean, it is a ridiculous difference. That's 2 CPU, but you can go all the way up. Let's say it's 8, and you're getting 32 gigabytes of memory. I mean, you're talking 100th of the price of Google. You're talking, a 40th the price of Azure. The numbers here speak for themselves. This is incredible. And when you look at the overall network, as I said, if you just want to check out the map, again, the usage here is good. They've got a good foothold in America. They've got a good foothold in Europe. They've got a surprisingly good foothold in South Africa as well. Overall numbers here cannot knock. And with them working with WordPress, which again, biggest development platform in the world for website building, looks insanely undervalued. Right now. Market cap's at 85 mil. For me, at the very least, this is a coin that is worth or should end up with a market cap in the $1 billion region. To get to the $1 billion, what does that put it at? $4 or $5. Yeah? Or $3, $4. And I think realistically, all-time high was what, $4.17? Yeah? I think it can tackle that price point again. Again, deep in projects have very real use cases. They are going to be adopted in bigger ways because they have a wider use case than just an investment. Flux, for me, again, working with the biggest tech platform effectively in the world in WordPress, very, very good sign. They're not going to jump in and work with something that they don't believe in. I think this is really undervalued. I think we're going to see surges in investment for Flux in the future. I think $3-4 very, very achievable for this crypto. But I am curious to hear where people stand on this. Is there a deep in project out there that you think is really, really undervalued, even more so than Flux? Let me know what that is in the comments. The channel's really close to 90,000 subscribers, by the way. I can get over that threshold with your help. Literally just tick subscribe. It takes 1 second. It hugely helps the channel. And look, we're in a bull cycle. If you've got cryptos you are not happy with, have a look at copymycrypto.com. It's the site I run where I share every single coin I own with my members. When I'm ready to buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell, the price that I'm going to buy or sell at. All my members get in and out of coins at the same price as me. They make the exact same profit. They have no work to do at all. If you go onto my site, you'll see the profits my members have made. You'll see some of their testimonials. You'll see some of my past successes, all of which are on the history of this channel, so you can verify them all. We are in a bull cycle. Altcoin season is round the corner. And if you've got altcoins not performing for you, it's time to get that sorted, because this bull cycle will pass you by in the blink of an eye. And if you're not sure where to get started, like I say, and you want to find out the coins that I think are going to be the winners of the cycle, all you have to do to find out is join up on the site. And if you do, I'll see you there, guys. That's it from me. Take it easy. Bye-bye.